Hey guys, it's Erica from Brains to Beauty, and today I'm here to bring you this 4th of July inspired lace nail tips featuring red, white, and blue and my Born Pretty store nail stamp plate BP02. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this lace angled French tip design, let's get started. To begin, I'm going to be using some painter's tape. This is your typical Scotch 3M blue painter's tape, and I've had this a while. You can use regular tape if you'd like. I just like this because it doesn't super leave adhesive on your nails. So I just cut out a bunch of strips in preparation for the nail design. Then I've already applied a nail polish base using my Sally Hansen Hard as Nails, and once that has completely dried, I am now applying the tape to my nails to create that angled French tip. And of course, I'm using white polish to make the tip design. This is the base for the stamp as well as the base for the tip itself, and I'm just putting on one really thick layer and then immediately pulling the tape off before any of the polish dries. If you let it dry, it'll get stringy and cause a hot mess. Then I'm going to go in with some liquid tape. This is optional, but typically when I stamp, I tend to get nail polish on the side of my nails. You can use regular tape, you can use liquid tape, or you can just leave it and clean it up later. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply a top coat. 1, it helps for stamping, and 2, if you mess up your stamp, you can remove the top coat without removing the tip to do it over again. Then we've got the Born Pretty store plate. This is the BP02. There's a bunch of different patterns. There's some floral patterns, lace patterns. I'm going to use one of the lace patterns, just the corner, and we're going to start with the red. So I'm applying red polish onto the plate, and then I'm using an old credit card to scrape off the excess, and then I'm going to very quickly pick up the pattern with my Born Pretty store nail stamper. I'm going to line this up with the French tip so that the lace pattern matches up with the angle, and so both the white and the lace are at an angle. So you guys can see how I tried to follow the pattern so I'd get this like lace angled nail design. And then we're going to go ahead and clean it up. So I'm just using acetone on a little cotton pad, cleaning up the stamper itself, and then of course cleaning up the plate. And then you do want to dry it before you use it, because if it's wet, the pattern's not going to pick up properly. Then I'm alternating colors so that I get the red and the blue. So next I'm doing blue, same section of the stamping plate, again scraping off the excess polish, and then picking it up with my stamper. Again, like I said, we're going to line it up with the angle so that the lace pattern follows the angle of the nail. Boom. And as you can see, this pattern is a little faint, so next I'm going to show you how to make the pattern a little bit darker. Here I've already done one stamp on my thumbnail, and I feel like it needs a little bit of help. And as you can see, I already double stamped the middle finger that you saw earlier, and it looks so much better. So I'm going to do the same thing for the thumb and show you what I did. As usual, I'm going to apply the polish to the plate, scrape it off as usual, and then I'm going to pick it up. So here I'm actually looking at the pattern on my thumb and looking at the pattern on the stamper and making sure to line it up as close as possible, doing this in a very slow motion so that you can get a double stamp. Can you see? It's so much darker. It looks a lot better. It is slightly offset, but I still think it looks way better than it did before. And then now you've got a darker blue. Then I'm going to go in and start cleaning up once I've finished all my nails. Here I'm just going to peel off the liquid tape. If you didn't use liquid tape, you can just use acetone on a Q-tip or a cotton pad, or use a nail art brush with some acetone and just clean up the edges. But I have the liquid tape from Born Pretty store. It was awesome, just peel it right off. And then to finish it off, I'm applying a top coat and setting that lace pattern into place. And I do want to mention, I did get the plate and the liquid tape from Born Pretty store. They do give me a discount code, FRMW10, that gives you 10% off their entire site, so you can get their products, and shipping is free worldwide. It does take about 3 weeks if you are in the US, but when everything's less than $10, it's a pretty good deal, and the free shipping is pretty amazing. So if you're willing to wait, they have awesome products. Go check them out down below. I will link everything in the down bar, and that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is Erica from Brains to Beauty.